guys.
Hey guys.
We're back with another Walking Dead review, this time reviewing Fear the Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 3. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Alright, in my opinion, this was the best episode of this very young series.
Yeah, I agree. This was a pretty good episode.
Yeah. It felt much more like the main Walking Dead series than Fear the Walking Dead has so far.
Yeah, like everything that happened in this episode helped further the plot, which they've kind of been lacking in. We did get introduced or reintroduced to the girl from the plane.
Alex.
Now, she is gone again, but I think she'll come back. I really hope she'll come back because it seems awfully silly to tease her through all those little, flight whatever.
Was it Flight 426
yeah,
or something
Flight
like that?
426 shorts, and then introduce her, and then she'd be gone.
Yeah.
Like, that would be really silly. So I do think she's going to come back.
If I was going to make a prediction, I would say we won't see her for a few episodes, and then later, when the main group turns on Strand, because I think they're going to, they're going to go find her.
Yeah, so, like, even her, like, they introduce her into Fear the Walking Dead, and then she's almost immediately exits the show, but her exit, I think, is what's going to be the catalyst of everybody turning against Strand. What he did when he cut that rope, that is going to set off a lot of mistrust, and things are going to go down for him.
And I really liked Strand until this episode. I like Alex more, and he cut her loose at the end, so I'm no longer Team Strand.
Yeah.
No more.
Him cutting her loose didn't make a whole lot of sense. They already gave her food and water. They weren't going to do any more. They were just towing her away from that area. He could have at least towed them back in a little bit closer to shore before cutting the rope. Yeah. You couldn't even see the shoreline anymore. So he basically left him for dead.
And basically all he did was cut loose some food and water, which really doesn't benefit him at all. I think cutting Alex loose was mainly Strand exercising his power. He's like, look, I don't care what you guys say. I'm in charge. What I say goes. I'm the captain of this ship. And I think he was exercising that and demonstrating that. And I think it's going to be a giant backfire.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree.
The one thing I didn't particularly care about in this episode is the terrible decisions that the characters continue to make. Yeah. Terrible decisions are a theme throughout all of The Walking Dead. Comics, television, and the spin-off series. But it seems like the Fear the Walking Dead characters are especially prone to very bad decisions. Especially Chris. Like, I really want that kid to just die already.
Yeah. Now, it could be because, we've been watching The Walking Dead for so long that we're like, how do you not know this already? But some of it's common sense. Yeah. For example, if you're in a group, you don't go off wandering by yourself. Yeah. Now, Chris making that bad decision, the writers get a pass on that because he's a teenager. It's totally something a teenager would do.
And he's going through some stuff, and it's that just to go off and be alone for a little bit by himself, that makes sense for Chris.
Yeah. Well, even going into the airplane, I think, does too, because he's kind of rebelling and showing that, well, I killed some walkers on that, when we were at the ranger station. I could do this. I could take care of myself. Yeah. Like, I think he was trying to test his boundaries. But what they don't get a pass on is when they go up on shore to get supplies, they all go like as far away from their boat as possible and work their way back, which doesn't make any sort of common sense logic because there's walkers. You can't see all that just from binoculars on the boat. So the smartest thing would be to get all the stuff closest to the boat, put it in the boat, and then if you're still clear, you go out a little bit more. That way, if you have to leave in a hurry, you at least got some of the supplies. It didn't look like they got that many supplies because they got ambushed by the walkers, so they weren't able to get all those supplies onto the boat.
And Travis said repairing the boat was basically going to be an all-day project, so we don't really know how long they were on shore, But you go on shore, you get everything close by, pack up the boat, go back, and you make multiple trips.
Yeah.
Because presumably Travis is going to be fixing the boat for several hours. You have plenty of time to gather supplies.
Yeah. The other weird decision that didn't make any sense whatsoever is why, when they were being chased by the herd and they got into the little dinghy, why were they freaking out on the boat saying, "Oh my God, we gotta go right now"? What exactly were
You're
these walkers
fine.
gonna do? You're in the water.
You're totally fine. They're not going to swim out there and
Yeah,
climb up
they-
the side
they
of the
can't-
boat.
Yeah, they can't swim. You might get a few that make it past the rip current, but most of them are just going to be brought right back to shore with the waves. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Why Madison was like, "We gotta go right now." I'm like, "No, you don't. You're fine.
Yeah.
They gotta go. The people on the shore,
Yeah,
they gotta
they
go
gotta
right
go.
now. The people on the boat, you're fine. You don't have to go anywhere."
Yeah, that makes zero sense.
But even with all these pretty minor complaints, it was a fantastic episode. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the best of the series so far, I think.
And let's bring up like the most fantastic part of this, Nick.
Nick was awesome.
Yeah, he slips and falls, whatever, it happens.
It's The Walking
But-
Dead. People slip and fall.
Exactly. But because of all that happened, he ends up getting drenched in walker blood, and he figures out that when he's drenched, he can walk among them and they don't realize he's food.
And you know what I loved about it was he actually was like role playing. He got into character and was like, when he was face to face with that one, he was snarling back at it. I'm like, yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
He's like, he's way more in character than Rick ever was pretending to be a walker.
And I like that he tested it. Like, you could see the light bulb, like, you could see the switch turn in his brain where he was like, hey, they don't recognize me. And then he immediately turns around and tests his theory. That was amazing. That was great. That was my favorite part of the episode.
I'm looking forward to Strand finally being kind of overthrown. I'm looking forward to the mutiny.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a mutiny, and it's coming pretty soon, I think. Maybe that's how the mid-season finale goes. Maybe that we get the mutiny there.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it for this video. If you caught something in the episode that we didn't, let us know down in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Also, if you enjoyed this review, and we really hope you did, be sure to tell us by dropping a like and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Tarji,
Don't be bad.
please don't be bad. Hey guys,
Hey guys.
we're back with another Walking Dead review. In this video, we're reviewing the Spoiler, kitty! You're icky.